Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Sightless Senshi here. Long time no see, but enough about me. How are y'all doing? Anyway, so what we've got here is my favorite fight stick. You all know it. It's the only one I have also, the Razer Panthera. Now, one thing that we love about this stick is that it's awesome. One thing that some people hate about this stick is that the customization is, shall we say, minimal. Apparently. That being said, I think it is possible to customize, and many people, such as the good folks at Focus Attack, would agree with me, because they do sell custom printable art and plexi for the Razer Panthera. So I'm going to show you a little bit about how to customize this. I've done a video before showing how to swap out the buttons and the ball top, but I really want to get into the art on swapping out the art on this. Also, check out my new ball top. Can y'all see that? Check that out. Yeah? Hell yeah.
And enough about your penis.
And enough about my penis. Let's move on. My new ball top. Alright, anyway. But before we do that, guys, I did want to show something pretty cool, because I'm actually going to change out these buttons again. Why, you ask? Well, first of all, we have to take them off for the plexi anyway, so we can do this. But also, a YouTube commenter on one of my videos pointed out that these are all the same color. The button and the little ring around it, or the color, as I like to call it. I don't know what it's actually called. Anyway, so I'm going to swap out the buttons with, keep the same buttons, but change out the colors on them. And I want to show y'all how to do that, because I didn't know how at first, and it took some creative problem solving along with my girlfriend's just natural brilliance to figure out what needed to be done there. So we're going to show you how to do that. First, we'll go ahead and disconnect a button, and then I'm going to just pop that button out. So we got the button. Y'all can see that here, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, now you can see there's this little part right here for the adapter, or these are the prongs that actually plug in the connectors for the wire, and they're tiny little tabs on the underside here. I don't know if y'all can actually see those. They're really tiny.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably not, but you would squeeze those, and this starts to push out, then it gets stuck. So there's actually a way to get in there, and it involves this hole on the side. Y'all see that?
I think so.
Okay, so there's a little hole right here, 90 degrees from these larger tabs. So what I'm going to do is take a screwdriver from within the Razer, and I'm going to put it in this hole and lever it up. And once I do that, we should see the button start to rise on this, oh man, and it popped back down. Hang on, sometimes you gotta make sure you actually hold it up when it goes up. So I'm putting it in here and levering the button upward. And there we go, got that side. Now let me try and get the other side. And I'm pushing the button out. Now I can squeeze the plunger, the tabs on the plunger, the underside here, and pull that out. Now check it out, I got a free button. So what I'm going to do, I've got a black, a red button here. Mm-hmm. I'm going to grab from this bag of my old stock buttons, I've got one of these black colors here. Now check this out. I'm going to take this button, and I'm going to, oh, see, there's like a little bit of foam in here. That's, or like some squishy padding. I think that's what makes it quiet. Huh. Cool. Okay, so be careful not to lose that padding. That's going to be good advice. Anyway, I'm going to jam that down in here. Hope it fits. It does. Now check that out.
Yeah.
Look pretty dope, right?
Yeah.
And we can just, if I wanted to, I could just slot that right back in here with these tabs, plug it back in, and boom, we'd have a button. But I'm not going to do that, because we're swapping out this plexi. So in order to do that, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these buttons, y'all. I know you don't want to stick around for all of that, so I'm going to do the rest of these. Then I'm going to come back, and we are going to get serious with a heat gun, and we're going to get this plexi off and get some bomb-ass new artwork on here from Focus Attack. So I'm going to go grab the heat gun. I will be right back. And we are back, everybody, as you may or may not notice. Can they see the buttonholes here?
Yeah.
So we got all the buttons taken out of this, and they're safely packed away somewhere secure, a vault where no one can get them. You may notice the stick is also shrunk down in this hole. That's because what we've done here is when we've opened it up, we've actually removed the screws to separate the entire stick from up here. We're just trying to keep it away from the heat. Unfortunately, there's adhesive holding this plug in place, and I'm not really comfortable melting that off the stick or prying that off the stick. Anyway, so we're just going to work around that. We're going to do the best we can. But now what we're going to do is we are going to melt a whole bunch of adhesive off, and that's going to come off the top here so that we can get the artwork put in. Let me get this stick. We're going to put that through the hole. There we go. That's what she said. Okay, so how are we going to melt that adhesive off? Well, we're going to use my hairdryer. My ProTech 1,000 degree hair dryer. Actually, probably use the low setting for this at first, at least. Anyway, so what we've got here, guys, is a pretty good heat gun. Well, we heard it's pretty good anyway. Amazon says it's pretty good. People on Amazon say it's good. Don't lie to me, Amazonians. So we've got a heat gun here. You've got your two settings are off, low, high. Got got a nozzle, good for drying hair. We've got different attachments which are pretty cool. I think we're gonna try out. Which one did we like for this? Was it this one?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this one here.
Mhm.
So what we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna take this and apply it to the schnozzle of this gun. Is that visible on screen?
Mhm.
All right, so we're gonna apply this to the schnozzle. There we go. I'm saying schnozzle. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna plug this in. We're gonna apply some heat, and what we're gonna do is try and get it up under this plexi on the sides and start melting this glue. And then we're going to use a scraper, which also came with this. Let me grab that. Oh, thank you. So we're going to use this thing and scrape off the adhesive, any adhesive, and try and kind of work it out so we don't have to apply too much heat to the stick. So I've never actually used a heat gun before, so we're probably going to go ahead and let my wonderful girlfriend take over on this part. Let me go ahead and get this plugged in at least, though, so we can see what it sounds like, because I bet it's cool. Hang on. Plug is being difficult. Just a second. Check out my cool pink hair.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. What is with this stupid plug? I think it's a little bent or something.
Rotate it?
I tried that.
Oh.
Yeah, right? Anyway. If this has a plug cover on, I'm going to feel like a dumbass. No, it does not.
Yeah, I don't see one.
Oh, okay. Just being a little picky. Anyway. So what we're going to do is get this plugged in here any day now. And then we are going to... Aha!
There we go.
Got it! I win! Blind people win. So what we're going to do... Let me get my hand way away from that trigger while I'm using that. And, yeah, so this is a heat gun. Check it out. Ooh, warm. Or it can go high. And that's going to throw some heat. And we're going to melt this glue off this plexi. Once we start to get it off, I'm going to go ahead and cut. We're going to start to get this plexi off, and we'll show you kind of what it looks like throughout the process. All right, peace out for now, y'all. All right, everybody. So, as you may have noticed, we've got somebody else joining the picture here. This is my roommate, Hunter. Hunter, do you want to say hi to the people?
Hi, I'm scraping.
He's scraping.
So
with a stick. So let's show what we're doing here.
Yeah, so this tool here came with a heat gun, and we're basically just kind of using this to work our way underneath the plexiglass here. We've already come a pretty impressive ways underneath it in not a lot of time. So we're basically just going to keep on applying heat and lifting every, maybe 30 seconds to a minute or so.
Yeah, it's kind of a moderation of heat plus scraping because we don't want to apply so much heat that we bend the plexi, and we don't want to apply so much scraping that we break it and then leave pieces still adhered to the stick. So we're kind of doing a balancing act here. So Kelsey, you want to get in here with the heat gun?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So Kelsey's going to be using the heat gun at the setting number 2, which is the highest. That's 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit for the 1,500 watt ProTech heat gun. Let it rip. Is that visible on camera, or are they able to see that, or are you standing in front of it?
Yeah,
It's
you should be able to see it.
Okay, cool.
Also,
Awesome.
probably my butt, but hey.
Yep.
Stop looking at my girlfriend's butt. Close your eyes. Pretend you're me for a few minutes. Be blind.
I've covered it up with the scraper.
There you go. Good job, Hunter. You are a man of class.
I tried.
Seen any noticeable progress yet?
Let's find out.
Not yet, but that doesn't mean we can't check.
Yep, let's see what we can get with the scraper under there. Now what I'm going to do is hold this so that the stick actually gets some leverage to... It does sound good.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're about 75% there already.
I'm getting the stick of the plexi off?
Yeah.
Yep.
God damn, you are making more progress than I expected. No offense, I'm like this is just seemed like it would be more involved.
Much more time consuming.
Yeah, right?
At least.
Whoa.
And there we are.
Dude, did you just lift the plexi off?
Yup,
That's it.
We got it.
Fucking A, man, I'm glad we got that on film. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What up, yo? Fist bump that shit, man.
Yeah.
You, Kelsey, bring it in.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, so check this shit out, y'all.
Yeah.
So this is what we got. What we're probably going to do now, guys, is... Man, we didn't even need to take the stick out or anything. That's awesome. What we're going to do now, though, we do want to be careful because we're going to apply what's called Goo Gone to this to get the rest of any adhesive off. We're going to do some scrubbing. So what I'm going to do is we're going to probably put like some... what are we going to do? Like tape or something over the holes?
Yeah, masking tape.
So we're going to get some tape over the holes and any of the remaining electronic components that are still visible here, like the touchpad and such. And we are going to get some adhesive solvent, some Goo Gone. You can get it at like Target or whatever, up in here and scrub that out, and we'll be good to go. You probably guys don't want to see just scrubbing, so we'll cut to that, and I'll just show you when we're all done and we're getting the new artwork on, y'all. Peace. All right, we are back, everybody. We got this scrubbed pretty much as clean as we're gonna get it. I mean, I'm not too worried. Most of the adhesive came out on the plexi anyway. But what we got here, y'all, is the artwork from Focus Attack. Well, it's inside this envelope. This is not the art. That would be a shitty fight stick. Can't even do combos on this. Anyway, let me get this open. Let's see what we got here.
You mean you don't want your art to say insured and do not bend?
Do not bend. And that is my art, yeah. Insured, do not bend. It's like my mantra for fighting games, y'all, has always been insured, do not bend. Let's see, I think the art is on this side. Is that upside down?
Yep.
Okay, Buck. Sorry, right here?
Yep.
How does it look?
Looks great.
Guys, check this out.
Yeah.
Lucky Chloe. Everyone's favorite Tekken 7 character. You know, the most realistic fighter in all of Tekken history. Lucky fucking Chloe. Yeah, yeah, bitches. I got some hex screws up in here, too. Those almost fell out. Really glad they didn't. These are going to be for replacing the corner screws on this. I think it's just the 4 corner screws. Anyway, so this is the art. I assume the plexi's somewhere in here. I guess maybe it's still in the case. Hang on, let me see. Is it still in here or is it tucked in the box with the art?
I bet it's in your hand.
Inside the art? Yeah, inside this,
yeah.
cardboard. That's what I meant, tucked in that thing.
Yeah,
What the hell is this in here? There's something else. What is that?
Oh, instant detailer, millionaire.
Oh, this is for like, I think you're supposed to use this to like buff the plexi or something.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Guess we'll do that at some point, y'all.
Yeah.
I guess we should do that before we put it on. I don't know.
I'd probably say after because we're gonna touch it and get fingerprints.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and try and get this tape off of here. Why am I doing this with my fingers like a savage? I have a knife.
And yet you're still doing it with your fingers.
Shut up. Hang on. Let me take that away from my leg so I don't cut toward myself. Because someone
Do you think you are Bosnian Bill?
No, right? Yeah, exactly. No, because I don't have that many subscribers. He can afford to cut toward himself. He's got subscribers, yo. You don't have to obey the rules when you have subscribers. And here it is, y'all. The new plexi. Check that shit out. Let me turn it over. There we go. It's plexiglass. Anyway, y'all, so this is the new shit. You just open it up and you put it on. It should be pretty easy. What we're going to do is, and I'm guessing y'all don't want to watch this, but we're just going to take the 4 corner screws off the top here. They are, I don't know if you can see them, here, 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 and this is also a corner. And you'll just take the screws out of there and we'll just lay this sweet, sweet plexi on it. And we will be good to go, y'all. This is, I mean, I'll show y'all the finished results, but I will catch you guys when we are done. Hey, y'all, so we got the screws out on this sides here. I don't know if you can see the difference, probably not from that angle. Anyway, so we have the art here, guys, and just look at it. I mean, I can't, but y'all can. Check this out. Is this not just bomb as hell? Anyway, what I wanted to show y'all is what you have to do at this point is punch out these parts for the buttons. I've heard that you need to actually punch them out going inward, going downward, they said, or out the back of the art, like so, because going the other way can tear the art a little bit. So you want to do it like that. Looks like we do want to, I don't remember if we do or don't want to punch out these rings too, though.
I'd say lay it down on top and see.
Okay, let's see. I don't know about the rings. Yeah, it looks like the rings, they do sit in there, so, or they are inside the buttonhole. So yeah, it looks like you are going to punch these little rings out too. Okay. Let me lift that back off. So you'll take the buttons and the rings out, guys. I think that's just, I don't know why that's like that, to be honest with you. But yeah, just take them out of the back like that. Very, very carefully. See, that actually did, unfortunately, tear the art a little on the back already, just me doing that.
Yeah.
You see that tear?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I kind of messed this up a little bit, guys. Anyway,
That's
let's
the back, it doesn't matter.
let's see if I can get this done without destroying the whole thing. But yeah, guys. So this is what you got to do: is just be very careful and punch out the rings and buttons, and you should be good to go from there. So yeah, we'll go ahead and cut and bring it back when we are good to go. Hey everybody, we are just about done here. I'm putting the last wire on. Now I did notice something very unfortunate that you should definitely be aware of before doing this yourself, and I do want to make you guys aware of this. I'm still going to use this stick, but I want you guys to know this before you do this. When you put the new art in, it makes and the new plexi on top of it, it makes it thicker. There's more space between, the top of the buttons and the underside of here. Why is that important? Is because these tabs on the buttons that hold them in place need to click around the plexi in order to adhere, in order to hold the buttons in place. Now it's too thick. They no longer do. With just a simple push, I can detach this entire button. So all your buttons will now be incredibly loose, unfortunately. I've got to admit, guys, I'm not super happy about that. That being said, I'm not going to let it ruin the experience. I'm hoping if I keep the stick closed... Oh my god, look, that just popped out. Anyway, I'm hoping if I keep the stick closed and I push down on the buttons that will keep this from happening, because I'm not going to be pushing up on them while I'm playing. So let's hope for the best on that, guys. And with that minor critique, that's kind of my one gripe. I mean, it's kind of a big gripe, but it's the only one I got. Otherwise, let's have a look at what we got here, guys. Because I got to admit, I can't see it, but I understand that it looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Can we get the camera in on that?
Yeah, let me lift it up here.
Okay. You want me to tilt this?
Nope, that's why I was going up higher.
All right. Check that out, y'all. What do y'all think? Look at this here.
Yeah.
We got the ball top all pink and pinkful. We've got the buttons with the rings on them. They are pretty awesome. And they should still all work, hopefully. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, we are good to go, guys. Check this out. I'm really happy with this. I think it hopefully looks as great as it feels. It came with a detailing kit, so I'm going to do a little, which is just like a little cloth wet wipe, and I'm just going to do a little wipe down on that. You got that?
I was showing it on the camera.
Oh, cool. You got it? Okay, cool. Yep. Awesome. Anyway, so I'm going to do a little wipe down on this so it's all nice and smooth and pretty and perfect. And yeah, it looks great. I'm a little dissatisfied with how the buttons are not accounted for. Like the size of the buttons was not accounted for with this. I got to admit, I wish they'd done a little bit more on that. But you know what? It's still a really good look. And yeah, this is very much my arcade stick now. I think it's very custom and it's very cool. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Please feel free to drop any questions you have in the comment section below. If you would, please give me a like, a subscribe, a share, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. This is Sightless Senshi, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video.